Hello everyone, this is a review on Little People's Ariel's Coach. As you can see right here, it comes with Eric and Ariel on a little seahorse driven carriage. Again, these are little people, so they come out and can be played, and they actually go into the Disney Little People Princess Palace, which we'll see in a second, and they're interactive with that too. But it's kind of difficult to see, but the seahorse itself kind of bobs up and down as he rolls because the wheel doesn't roll through. Now, one thing to kind of keep in mind is I'm worried about the long-term durability of the toy because there's a kind of just a pretty basic connection here that I'm afraid might break. So that's one thing. It's kind of a concern early on, but it's a pretty coach. And again, it does come with Ariel and Eric. And if you push Sebastian, you get a variety of music from The Little Mermaid. See? So, there you have it. Now, I mentioned it, but Eric and Ariel fit into the Little People Princess Palace by Fischer-price. So, if you put Ariel in...
Hi, my name is Ariel. What shall I wear for dancing?
You can see that she does interact throughout. But if you put Eric in, unfortunately he just plays the same little tune that they get for dancing. So again, they are interactive with the Princess Palace. Ariel much more so than Eric. Okay, going back to the Ariel's Coach itself, there's a couple things about it that I'm not overly excited about. Again, I talked about this connection here in the middle, where I'm afraid that the seahorse is going to break off. If your daughter or son, I guess, pushes down hard here, I'm afraid at some point that's going to break. The next thing that really doesn't make a lot of sense is that the two little people can't actually sit very well abreast. So you see them, their arms kind of push each other, and it's just kind of tight. Also, there's no real way for them to fix in. So you have the bottom piece here, which is used for the Princess Palace, and it goes on, but the characters fit pretty loose, so it's not hard for them to fall out of Ariel's Coach. So keep that in mind. Okay, final verdict on the Little People's Ariel's Coach. I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. I'll round it up, I guess, to 4. But like I said, there are some issues with it. It would have been nice if the characters sat in the coach better, so they were less likely to fall. And again, I'm worried about the long-term durability. So those are my two primary concerns. However, it's a fun toy. My daughter likes it. The other characters can fit in the coach as well. So if you want Belle to ride there instead of Eric, you can have Belle ride there. So it is interactive between the different characters. So that's nice. It does come with batteries. It's not overly loud, although there's no additional volume settings on it. But it isn't so loud that it's going to drive you crazy. I haven't found any issues with the carriage marking floors or scratching floors, so that's good as well. But again, it just seems like for the price point, you wish that the character sat in the carriage a little bit better. You would hope the carriage maybe had a little bit more interaction to it. And again, I'm worried about the long-term durability. So 3.5 to 4 stars for this toy.